everybody. Welcome to Kathy's Beautiful Blooms. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I hope everybody had a fantastic day. All of you that watch my channel know I'm quite the night owl, so here it is nighttime, and I have heard fireworks since 2:30 this morning. People have just been celebrating and celebrating. I can tell you right now that the tutorial tonight is going to be a beautiful summer grapevine wreath with pink and white materials. And I'm going to show you how super fast and easy you can make one of these. So go to your craft store, get your supplies, come home, turn the video back on, and make it with me, and it'll be so fun. I'm going to make a chiffon bow. I have this 1-inch ribbon, and this is kind of a two-tone 1-inch wired ribbon, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a chiffon bow. I'm really into chiffon bows right now, so I'm going to go ahead and make one for this wreath, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is. Okay, let's go. 1-inch wired ribbon, that's all I have here. I'm just cutting a little end piece off. I was working on this hot pink one a little bit earlier, but I'm going to make this one. And if it's too light for what we're doing, then I can always incorporate this one, the darker one, with it. But let's see. To make a chiffon bow, all you do is get your ribbon. You can just throw it on the floor right directly in front of you. And you'll put the pretty side. And this is very sheer, so it's a little hard to see. But I'm just going to turn it upside down. And then I'm going to fold it. I'm going to, let me see. Do I have my measuring tape? I want to show you guys a trick. Well, I don't exactly know where it is at the moment. Sorry about that. But if you wanted your bow to be like 4 inches, you fold it 4 inches. If you want it to be an 8-inch bow, you fold it 8 inches. If you want it to be 6-inch bow, you fold it 6 inches. So I'm going to do about 6 inches, and I'm just going to fold it down, and it has wire in it. So you can just press down on the wire. And then I'm going to lift it up and continue to fold it and press it. Fold and press. That's all that I'm doing here. Fold and press. You'll just want to kind of keep it together if you can. Hope everybody's doing good this evening. Thank you for joining me and liking, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, I'm just folding it, and it's very sheer, so it might come apart a bit, but that's okay because you can just tuck it right back under. But all I'm doing is fold, and I'm just putting it back kind of together nice. And then if you'll press those wires on the end, that will help you hold it down. So I'm just going to keep folding it, putting it together, folding it, folding it. So the only step in this is just folding. That's it. Just like so. And then once you get it going and kind of straight, you can pick up some speed on that. See? Just like that. And I'm at the end of my roll here, so I'm just going to cut it right there. Now I'm just going to press it together, and see, it's going to look like this when you have it all nice and together. And like I said, this is a softer material than some of the ribbon you're used to working with. And now I'm just going to kind of fold it in half so I can see where the center is. And when I get my center line, it's right here. I'm going to make a cut. I'm not going to go all the way through, but I'm going to cut in the center. I'm just going to make a little cut here in the center. You don't want to go all the way through now. And then you turn it over. And then right where you cut on the left side, you're going to cut on the right side, because you're going to bring these together with the zip tie. But whatever you do, don't go all the way through, okay? You don't want to go all the way through on this, okay? All right, so I have it cut where I want to. I think I might need to do a little bit more on this side. A little bit more. Oh, almost went through, but I didn't. Okay, so let me get my zip tie. Zip tie, where are you? You all know that I am quite the night owl, and I love it when all of you come and hang out with me. It's so fun, so fun. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is put my zip tie underneath it, and I'm going to zip tie as tight as I can get it. Just like this. And I can hear it zipping. As tight as I can get it. Then I'm going to cut that off. Now, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of find the center of one of the sides, and it's right here, and I'm just going to start pulling out my little loops, and these are very sheer. And if you zip tie it pretty tight, you can pull it pretty hard and go up. You can pull it to the left, the right, up, down, whatever you want to. And I can tell right now this is going to be a little bit more sheer than I want for my wreath, my pink wreath. So I'm probably going to go ahead and just incorporate my my hot pink with it. But yeah, that's so pretty right there. And the little extra piece, you can just cut that right off. And the piece on the end, because we don't need a tail for this at all. So we'll just cut those off, and we'll just go, and you don't want your zip tie showing at all, so you can hot glue something over that. Okay, so and this is going to go on our wreath right here, and it's a little bit sheerer than I like, so I am going to go ahead and put some hot glue right here, right here. Let me see, do I have it turned on? Probably not, right? Okay, let me just turn that on. Oh, well, I do have it plugged in. Oh, well, my goodness, I didn't even turn it on, right? Okay, so we're going to put this one, and we're going to also take this hot pink one that I was working on earlier, and I'm going to incorporate the two to make it like bright and beautiful and be a little bit more color coordinated with the blooms that I'm going to be using. But I want to get right to this wreath so I can show you all. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to put this one right on the top in the center of this one. As soon as my glue gun gets ready, we're going to do it like this. And we're going to fluff that up. And these are very sheer, so you'll want to pull each one of them apart, okay? And it's going to look like that, and we're going to put it on our wreath, and it's going to be exquisite. Okay, I've got this little 12-inch grapevine wreath, and I'm just going to cut any little nabby piece. I call them little nabby pieces. If there's any little ones that might poke you or that are like excessively sticking out. But this one's in pretty good shape, actually. There we go. That's all I'm going to do to that one. Now, let me show you how easy this is, okay? Well, and you can make this, and you can change the colors on it if you want to. But we're going to do this one. I have these beautiful pink fuchsia mums. And my bow, when I get this is my center, and I'm going to be putting my bow off center about 3 inches on this side right here. So if this is my center and my bow's off center, then I'm going to put one of my mums right here, and I'm going to push that straight through to the bottom. And then I'm going to take one of my mums, and I'm going to put it in the middle and push that straight through to the bottom. And then I'm going to take my last one, and I'm going to put it right in the middle, push that straight through to the bottom. Just like so. Okay, that's what we have so far. Now, and these actually went in very tight, so I may not even have to hot glue those. Now I've got some lighter pink ones, and I'm just going to go ahead and put one next to each one of them. And I'm doing it in this order so that you guys can see what to do. And I'm going to put one right here, just kind of slightly in the front of it and a little bit lower, because the darker ones are going to be our focal point. So I'm just putting that a little bit lower. And let me show you what we have. This is what we have. Okay. And then I have some white ones, and I'm going to put a white one directly behind the light pink one, all around. Same pattern, and we work in odd numbers in floral design. So I'm going to just try to stick with that pattern. And then you'll know how to make one of these so easy at your home. Hope everybody's doing good. I love coming on here and hanging out with you guys. It's so fun. Okay, there's one. And now I have a little bit of these little bitty white spriggy pieces, and they don't have to be matchy-matchy. I'm just going to incorporate that right next to my hydrangea. Right next to my hydrangeas. Okay, and go a little bit low. And you see how I'm doing the same thing for each side? Yeah, and that makes it really, really easy. And then when you get done, you can always go back in and add a little bit more white, a little bit more greenery, whatever you need once you have your base pattern. And I have 3 of these little roses. Well, let me see. And they don't, like I said, they don't have to be matched, but I try to work with odd numbers. But I'm going to use these, and I'm going to put that right directly in front of my, in the mid, kind of in the middle of my light pink one, like that. Okay, so, and I might have to push that one down a little bit more. And everything does not have to be matchy-matchy at all. Okay, and these are just exquisite. They're so pretty. This adds so much to it. Now I'm going to add a little bit of greenery behind my white hydrangeas, like that. A little bit of eucalyptus there, a little bit of eucalyptus here. And I'm probably going to have to hot glue a little bit of that on there. I'm not really sure yet. And I got these, but I don't know if I'm going to need them. So let me see. I'm just looking, and I'm pushing these in pretty hard, so it is not falling apart. And I have not used my hot glue gun at all yet. And I got this beautiful one. I'm going to put this one right here by this gorgeous rose. I just love that. I'm going to see if I can find it. That's a perfect spot for that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. And I got a couple, 3 of these. See? So I'm going to put these around the back side kind of my wreath, going around like this. I might need a little bit more of this. And I'm trying to put it in as tight as I can so that I don't have to get my hot glue gun out for that. And then I got, see, it doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but just use what you have. And I'm putting these like toward the back just to make it nice and full. I want it to be nice and full. And you can never go wrong with these little eucalyptus sprigs. They're just exquisite. Okay, so now let's see. I'm looking for a space. If I have a little space, I'm just going to fill it with something beautiful. And I can see I have a little space here. So, and that's a little cutie. Let's just put this little cutie right here. Down low, kind of low, as low as I can go on that one. And then I can see that I have a little space here. So I don't really want to use these. This is my stash back here. I guess I could go ahead. Let me see. Or no, maybe I might just go ahead and put greenery there in there because those had a lot of yellow on them. So I don't think I'm going to do that one. Let me see what else I have back here. There is no telling what I might find back here. I just put all of my extras back there and it's so fun. Let me see. Okay. I feel like I need something else somewhere. I'm not really, I love these little roses. Those are like exquisite. I guess I could use, I could put some of this in here. I have this. So what you need when you go to the store is get your grapevine wreath, get a bunch of flowers, and a lot of times at your local craft store, they have flowers already color coordinated for you in a bunch. Like it might be $15 a bunch, 40 or 50% off. You can get that like $7.50. Bring it home with your $2.50 wreath on sale, and your ribbon. Always get your ribbon on sale. Have some on hand, different colors, and you can put this together very economically and easy and fun. And your friends will say, "Oh my gosh, you're designing like a pro. How did you learn how to do that?" And you'll be just really proud to put it on your front door. Okay, let me just stuff that in there. I did one over there, so I'm going to do one over here and one at the end. And I love when you put that last piece on and you're like, wow, that is amazing. But I mean, it just takes a few minutes to do this. And you can, like I said, you can, if you get tired of your pink, pull them out, put your yellows in there with your yellow bow. Okay, well, this is what we have so far. I just need one more thing for right there. Let me see what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. Let me look and see what I have. I have another little sprig of greenery. I might put it like right here. Let me see. I just feel like there's a little gap. I need some little something right here. Let me see what I have. I think I have another pink flower somewhere here. Yeah, I have this this little light colored one. I'll just cut this one down. right here. So fun. I love this. Okay. And when you figure out what you can do, you're going to be going crazy making things to decorate your home, give for gifts, take to the nursing home, or anything like that. This is what we have so far. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and I have not hot glued anything. You can see I've not hot glued anything yet. So, I think that kind of filled it up. Let me see. My focal flowers got a little bit crushed down in there. So I'm just going to fluff those up. Okay. And this is what we have so far. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now we're going to work on our, there we go. So now I'm going to put my bow about right here. Okay. So let me get my bow together. We're just going to pop that on there and we're going to be done. Can you believe how easy that was? And so fun. All right. Let me just pop. Uh-oh. Yeah, getting the next stick started. I do that sometimes. Just to hold it in there for a second while I'm trying to get the next stick started good. Okay, there we go. That's that. All right, and I could even put a flower in the middle of that. Let me see. Do I have one? Let me see what I could put in the middle of that. Let me see. What about this? I think I'm just going to pop that right in the middle of my bow and see what happens. Let me see. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it low and I'm going to put the hot glue in it just like this right here. Right? A lot of hot glue. Make sure it stays nice and flat like I want it. Okay. And then I'm just going to fluff these around a little bit more. Can you see how pretty that is? And now I'm going to hot glue this whole thing onto my wreath. Right here. Right here. I'm going to put a lot of glue so it stays right where I want it to. Hopefully it's going to stay right where I want it to. And when you're working with your hot glue, go ahead and hold that down just be patient with it and hold it down because you don't want to have to do it again. But if you'll just hold it there for like a minute, it'll stay. You won't have to worry about it. All right, I'm just going to fluff that little baby up. And let me see. I might put a little bit of something white right here. Let me see. What would lighten it up a little bit between these two? Well, I guess I could put another hydrangea. What do y'all think? I could put another one. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And I have not hot glued any of this. So let's see what it looks like. There it is. Isn't that pretty? Oh, my hot glue gun is not my glue dab. I need another dab of glue. Let me just dab this again. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm going to dab this again. It's not holding the way I wanted it to. Just put a lot and then hold it. So like I was saying, the longer you hold it, the better it's going to hold for you. Okay, I think I'm going to press that down. Okay, now let's see what it looks like. And if you want to keep going, since I did it a little bit higher than I normally do, you can definitely do that. And I think as a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, look at this one, how pretty. This is going to make it really pop. So pretty. And then we're going to have a full wreath. But if you're running low on time, you can just go ahead and leave it just like that. Or you could even cut these down a little bit more so you don't have quite so many. Let me see if I can find a good hole for this one. Let's see. This wreath is actually woven really good together, so I'm going to hot glue that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm just going to hot glue this one. Just like that. Okay. And let's see. I do have another light pink. I'm just finding flowers everywhere. Let me just cut this one down. Cut this one down. I had a little piece of wire on this one. This one down. Well, this side is woven very, very tight, so it's no problem. I'm just going to glue it down. I don't mind at all. Okay, there. I want that one to stay right there. That one's not going anywhere. And I have some more hydrangeas. Pop those in there. I think I want to make my hydrangeas a little bit more fuller. So let me just pop some of these in there. Make it a little bit fuller. But I don't want to cover up my beautiful flower here with it. But I see this is a very good wreath. It's very tight. So let me see. Pull this one up a little bit higher. And I need one more piece of white. And we are going to be done. I decided to go ahead and do Ring Around the Roses. Y'all remember that? Okay, this, I had a wire on it, so I'm going to have a little trouble cutting this one. I might have to just glue this one down too. Okay, here we go. Let me get that started. Get it started over there. Yeah, when you're getting your glue started. Let me see. This one don't have to show up really good, but I'm just put it in there anyway because I don't want it to overpower this one. Okay, and then all right, let's see how this one is. I want this one to show a little bit more than it's showing, so I'm gonna pull it out, and you can just play with it like that. All right, now let's see. Let me arrange our little bow here. Make sure we have everything poking down like it's supposed to. And then I love these little garden roses in there. I think that is so pretty. There you have it. We have our full summer grapevine wreath. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I hope all of you will like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you on the next video.